Good morning, everybody. From beautiful Bend, Oregon. Just stopping for some fuel here at Costco. We're heading out. We're going to try to make it to Three Creeks Lake, a couple other destinations on the list. With my good friend Aaron, he's on his DR 650. I'm on the new 660 Rally, the Tuareg. It's been good so far. I think I've got about 900 miles on it. So far, so good. Got some smaller pannier bags from Rhino Walk. Seem pretty good for day trips. I think they're the 20-liter size. I also have the 35-liter size. Anyway, hopefully we'll find some beautiful scenery today, and I'll chat at you later. All right, I'm with you. Alright, just a quick update, everybody. We're heading out Cascade Lakes Highway towards Mount Bachelor. This is kind of a nice drive on a clear day like today because you can see the mountain and whatnot. I think we're going to be taking a ride up here somewhere on 370. Still a little bit of snow on the mountain, but it's quickly melting. This year has been a really light year for snow in Oregon, which is a little concerning. So there's a couple spots on this drive where you come around a couple curves and then there's just an epic view of the mountain. I think this is one of them up here. Unfortunately, with the camera, it doesn't always show it. But even, on this one, I think the mountain's big enough. You can see on the left there, just an epic view. Pretty awesome. Beautiful weather. Supposed to reach 80 degrees today. Great day for a ride. Mount Bachelor front and center. Season closed, I think, maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. We got a nice view of the South Sisters directly in front of us. I think we're gonna turn off before them. All right, just taking a right on Road 370. Kind of near Todd Lake, day use area, but we're just going to go on past there. One thing I do like about the Tuareg is that you can just reach down and push one button and change modes, so on the fly. All right, just getting started out on 370 here. A little bit of snow already. All right, so this road is pretty rough, and just after the winter here, the things get a little washed out, rutted out. Might run into some snow up here. So a good test for the Tuareg, that's for sure. So this dirt, when it gets wet, gets a little muddy, and it is super slippery. So these sections where the snow is melted and it's a little bit muddy, it's like no joke, even though it's not deep, it's super slippery. So just kind of trying to pick my line, stand up when I need to. But the good news is when it's muddy, it's not dusty, so that's good. Yeah, super slippery through there. Wow, that's pretty gnarly. All right, little water crossing. We're just gonna dive in here. Yeah, she's out here a ways. Got 2 more people with her. Another little water crossing. Oh, had to dab on that. I didn't realize it was that bumpy in the middle. Yeah, I know there's that one stream up here. Might have a bit flowing through it. Bit of water. Ooh. That was about a foot at least. I say you just go for it. I'm right behind you. Holy crap, holy. Dude. That was nuts. All right, I think I'm gonna wait here, give Aaron a chance to get through this. Got like 2 feet to get some momentum. I don't know, do I go in his track or do I not? We'll just see where I end up. All right, here we go. All right. When in doubt, gas it out. Yeah, because you know if there's snow out here in the sun, when we get in the trees in the shade, there's going to be even more. Whoa. You gonna go for it, or are you gonna back up? Aaron, this looks like a vaguely familiar situation, but the front wheel this time. All right. You want me to pull or help you with the? Okay. Oh. Dude, literally I'm up to my thigh. Hang on. I got it. Holy. Okay, so, dude, that's like, I don't know if you should be standing there. All right. 1, 2. Okay. Dude, that hole was like 6 feet deep. All right, guys, so for all practical purposes, this looks pretty flat out here. But Aaron got his front wheel caught here, like buried. I tried to step and help him. There's a hole here that's like at least 6 feet deep. So, kind of weird. All right. Aaron's gonna go first. His bike's a little lighter. Okay, piece of cake. Looks like he's about in, I don't know, it's probably like a foot of snow, but he's on top a little bit. I think he's gonna make it through just fine. All right, got through that one. Okay. Ready? I think I got it. Wow. Ready? Fudge. All right, so quick update. Got the Aprilia buried a little bit in the snow. Aaron made it through over there. And we don't really know what's ahead, so I think we're gonna kind of muscle the Aprilia around and then take a detour, maybe go to Cultus Lake. All right, so we got all turned around here and gonna get started heading back. Whoa. Hang on, I went to put my brake on and there's a bunch of snow on top of my pedal. All right. Made it through. Getting a little snow shower back here. You got it. Yeah, no kidding, that was deep. Well, that was an adventure so far. Yeah. I don't know, I think we made the right call, you know. Give it a little bit of effort and then, you know, maybe turn around when you're trying to be safe. So far, my observations with this particular terrain on this ride is, with this bike, is that the grade on the bumps and all that, it feels good, but there are some spots where that snow is melted, it's super slick, and then obviously in the deep snow, you know, there's only, you know, if you start sinking, there's only so much you can really do. So, you know, like this section, it's like super soupy and sandy. Probably could have shifted down for that. Okay. All right, so just cruising by Devil's Lake. Not a very big lake, but there it is, kind of an aqua green watercolor. Very beautiful. Just passing Elk Lake campground here. Can kind of see the lake through the trees. Looks like there's already a lot of people out and about. This is Memorial Day weekend. All right, so we're just getting ready to turn off to Cultus Lake here. We're gonna grab a quick bite to eat and see what our plans are for the rest of the ride here. I don't know that I've eaten here. All right, so we're heading towards the lodge, but it sounds like Aaron wants to go to the top of the butte. We're gonna go check that out first. Might be kind of cool. See what the view's like. All right, so we're on the road that presumably goes to the butte here. Getting a little rougher. Got some traffic up here. Lady with the dog, not on a leash. Some sharp edge rocks through here. Big tree down. Aaron just got his suspension redone. Well, he did it himself, but got some parts from the folks over in Australia that there's kind of a cult following with the DRs over there. Get some footage of his suspension doing its thing for him. Oh. All right, this is our turn. All right, Aaron's telling me to go first. I wonder if that means it gets gnarly. Does it get gnarly? Oh, so Aaron's never been up here either. I guess we'll figure this out together. So far, not too bad, just kind of a bumpy, unmaintained road. I don't know, probably wide enough for a Jeep in most spots so far. Definitely a few embedded rocks. A lot of areas with pine needles. Got a log here. Oh. Killed it. Didn't tip over completely. Not quite enough momentum. I might be able to get some weight on here and all right. Maybe right here if you want. Ready? 1, 2. All right, I'm going to pull up a little bit. All right, got a little wood stacked up to make it easier. Aaron's going to let her rip. He's going to throttle out and pop a wheelie on this and jump it. Awesome. All right, so we both got past that log. See what else is up here. Uh-oh. So this is a big log. I don't know that we're getting up there. All right, so Aaron's gonna stand next to the roots for scale. This is a pretty substantial tree, and there's more trees down ahead. So we're gonna turn around, head back down, have some lunch, go from there. Yeah, so Aaron's telling me that his Australian suspension's doing awesome. Teknik, that's the DR suspension from the Aussie boys over there. What do you think's to the right? All right, so we're gonna take a right here before we go to lunch, and looks like there's a lake up here called Deer Lake. Neither one of us have been there, so we're gonna check it out. You always tell me to go first when it's questionable. Oh, it's like the lake's right here. There is a little campsite right here. That'd be a good moto camp spot. This is Deer Lake, Aaron? All right, so just got done checking out Deer Lake for a minute. We're gonna go back up the trail here and then check out, we think this dirt road goes to the end of Cultus Lake, so we're gonna check that out real quick before lunch. Oh, gate. Yeah. All right, well, gate closed here. We're gonna get turned around. Oh yeah, we've been here before. Aaron and I just got our lunch. We both got pulled pork sandwiches. It's looking pretty good. We're gonna eat up, talk about our next plans, go from there. We decided to take a minute and walk out on the dock here. We're at Cultus Lake. Right back there is the restaurant and the lodge and some cabins. Pretty good food at the restaurant. South Sisters, you can kind of see the peak poking out straight ahead. It's a good place for jet skis and water ski boats and stuff like that. I don't know how the fishing is here. I haven't been fishing here, but I know a lot of the other lakes are pretty good fishing spots. So anyway, beautiful day. I don't know, it's probably a little bit cooler here, maybe 70 to 75 degrees. All right, so just wrapping up lunch here at the Cultus Lake Lodge. And I think we're gonna try to find back way to Sun River with some off-road. We will see. Yeah, no kidding. That river back there was the Upper Deschutes River. Seems like an odd place to camp. So Aaron and I are going through this area that's kind of burnt out, but looks pretty recent. Neither one of us know when the fire happened, but fairly fresh. Yeah, some sandy spots through here. Oh, we should have taken a right back there. Okay. All right, so we took a little side road here. Let's see if we can make it to a butte up here. Hope I fit through this. How'd you get up there so fast? Hey Aaron, did you kind of go to the left? All right, I think I'm gonna go up maybe a little further and see if I can just find a better spot to turn around. It's like super loose where I'm at right now. Like sliding off the trail loose. I could back up a little and we could fill this hole in. Okay. And then maybe I can get off and like kind of just walk it up, you know? Walk it up to my left. Okay, forward a little bit. Yeah. That's heavy. Oh. Nope. That is sandy. Let's 1, 2, 3, and I'm gonna lift. 1, 2, 3. Ready? 1, 2. Okay. What if we put it in gear and drag the front around? Or do you want to back up more? Easy peasy. Except when you're trying to get the front around. All right. I think I'm going to try to pull up past this tree section so I'm not in your way. Wow, that was quite the side mission. Yeah, Sun River's like that way. I think I'm just gonna give you a little space here. All right, so just giving Aaron a little bit of room here because it's super dusty and super sandy. Yeah, a couple spots where they dug those like washout runoff humps. And if you're hauling ass and hit one of those like I just did, man, that could really send you for a loop. Well, that was interesting. Yeah, I had to open up all my vents on my helmet. It feels a lot better now. Oh, I know where we're at. All right, just coming back into Bend from Cascade Lakes Highway. It's an awesome ride today. We had a few destinations, and really the only one we actually made it to was Cultus Lake to have some lunch. But lunch was good. We both had pulled pork, but we didn't make it up to a butte. We didn't make it to the lakes that I was talking about. There's one other place we didn't make it to. Anyway, but the weather was great. I will say that we tested our bikes to the full capability of both bikes. Both of us got stuck in the snow. Both of us got stuck in on a sandy hill. I got stuck on at least one log. Had to have Aaron help me lift the bike off. But no actual wrecks. Nobody got hurt. No broken parts. So we're planning on going riding tomorrow. I don't know if that'll be a separate video or what, but you'll find out. See ya.